In a dark, desolate land, one has been chosen to be the one to represent his people. Pirate Bear comes along. You have been chosen to enter the game of survival. You will enter 12 rounds in which you must survive each round. If you don't, you will die. Do you understand? Here are the rules. There are no rules. Good luck. And Pirate Bear walks away. Oh no! I guess I'm gonna have to face my trials. And there he goes, walking into his death. Can you tell what kind of genre I like? Hey everyone, as you can tell from my little skit that I really love dystopian. Dystopian is my favorite genre because it's something that can be real. You know, it's something that can possibly happen, and it's scary knowing that all those events could happen in our world with the way that, you know, the world is coming, you know, with the whole government and just, you know, things that are going on with our economy and with our politics. It's scary to know that one day our world could end up like either one of these books, you know, just to create some kind of stability or, you know, stuff in our life. So I picked a few books. I know most of our spine benders love dystopian, which I'm really excited for, but I really wanted to show some other books that the other spine benders didn't show. I picked some different ones that I know that are really good. They're not as popular, but you know what, they are awesome. Okay, so the first book I picked out is an indie book, and it is like, oh, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. It's really good, and I absolutely loved it. In fact, it even got picked up for option for a movie. And this is Eden, and this is by Kiri Taylor. And this is about a girl who lives in a world where, as you can tell from the eye, the colony Eden, after the aftermath of technology, they infused human DNA with cybernetic matter. And now, like, you know, people are living outside, the machines are taking over. It sort of reminds me of Terminator-ish, but not really. It's more like how can I say it? Like, the humans are becoming machines, you know, like they're in compliance with everything of what the government wants them to do. Anyways, this is an awesome book, Eden by Kiri Taylor. If you have not read this book, check it out. Definitely check it out. It's really, really awesome. Another book I picked out, because of course this is already a movie and it's something that's very popular, is of course The Hunger Games. And this is by Suzanne Collins. I'm pretty sure that everyone's already read this book. Again, you know what the society is about. You know, the reason why it's called The Hunger Games, you know, they have to put their name in a bowl, get chosen to go fight to the death. So I think, again, this is a really amazing book. If you have not picked up The Hunger Games because you think, oh my gosh, the movie's gonna ruin it, I really liked the movie. I think it stayed as well, as close to the book as possible, but as always, as I say, the book is better than the movie. Another book I picked out, because this is really different type of dystopian. This one is called Birthmarked, and this is by Kara O'Brien. Now this is about a girl who lives in a future where the human population has just dwindled down. Women cannot give birth without dying or without the child dying, and she is an 17-year-old midwife. She has learned to deliver babies and how to keep them alive so that their population can keep going. Again, really different type of dystopian, really, really awesome. The third book, Promised, is about ready to come out, and I cannot wait to read that book. Again, this is a really great dystopian. It's not that popular, but you know what? I love this series. I've been following it from the very first book. So if you really like a different type of, you know, book, and of course she figures out, you know, everything with why the children are dying, you know, they're not able to stay alive and stuff like that. Another book I picked is Inside Out, and this is by Maria Schneider. Now this is also a different type of dystopian. This is where this girl was lived on this, I want to say like space vessel, but they don't know that. They think they're just trying to get out of the place where they've always been born, but they have no idea that one, they're not even on the planet Earth, you know, two, that they're actually in space. So yeah, of course she doesn't find this out till like the second book, but really this is a really great book, and just really about breaking compliance again with what the government wanted. You know, she's on the bottom, she's on, you know, the bottom part of the thing, and she's just trying to break out of what she's normally doing. Okay, so another book I picked was Matched, and this is by Ali Condi. And again, this is about a girl who is in a dystopian society where you are matched to your husband or wife. You have no choice in the matter whatsoever. Once you get matched, that's who you will stay with. You are required to marry them, to live with them, to have children, and so on. Of course, the government also regulates what you read, what you eat, how much exercise you have. I mean, down to everything. So this is really good about a girl finally breaking out of the match, realizing that there's more to life than what the government is giving them, and of course, you know, it's really great. Another great book that I want to recommend for the dystopian genre is Divergent, and this is by Veronica Roth. And again, this is another amazing book that has been optioned for a movie as well. Now, Divergent is really different because it's similar to the Hunger Games. They're being put in different, they're categorized, I'm sorry. Like, if you believe the world got destroyed because everyone just told lies, then you are candor, because you believe in nothing but the truth. If you believe the world got destroyed because there wasn't enough knowledge, then you are, I want to say amity? I'm not sure. But anyways, they have all these, you know, different categories, and you have to, you basically go through a test to find out which one you belong in. So I really love this. The second book, Insurgent, just came out, so I believe the third book is due out next year. I'm really excited to see how the trilogy is going to end, and I am hoping that it will become a movie. So yay, awesome book. So check that out as well. And the last and final book I'm going to recommend, because this one seems a little bit more accurate as to what can happen to the world at any moment without anybody's notice, instead of all of these, like these pretty much the societies fall apart. But this one, now this one can happen tomorrow, today, whatever. This one is called Ashfall, and this is by Mike Mullen. And the reason why I love this book is this is about the volcano in oh snap, where is it, the volcano's from Yellowstone National Park. Now this volcano, if you look up the actual facts, this volcano can burst anytime. It's been stagnant for so many amount of years, and scientists are watching it, you know, carefully, because at any moment this volcano can burst. And this is what happens. Ashfall is a really great story of the world getting destroyed in a matter of seconds, and people are yearning to survive. You know, like the beastly, animalistic, you know, traits come out of humans. They are fighting over food. They're raping women. I mean, they are, you know, just being all rabid and, you know, going after people and going in houses and creating gangs. It's really scary, because you never know when something like this, you know, we can have a tsunami or, you know, the volcano, the Yellowstone Park, you know, there could be a volcano eruption anytime. There can be millions of tornadoes. This really reminds me of The Day After Tomorrow, because this is something, an event that can occur without us any notice. So this is why this book, every time I read it or even recommend it, it gives me the shivers, because again, this is something that can be real. This is something that can actually happen. And I told my husband immediately after I read this book, I was like, you know what? I seriously think we need to make a fallout shelter. We need to, you know, stock up on food and water, because you never know. I mean, you never know. So again, Ashfall, if you have not read this book, check it out. The second book, oh snap, Ash and Winter, that's the name of it, is due out this October. I am holding a big giveaway as well as a blog tour for it, because I absolutely love this book. But if you have not read Ashfall and you really want something real, that's something scary real, check this book out. So those are all my book recommendations and my favorite book genre. Tell me what book genre is your favorite, and if you do have a favorite book genre, I mean, what books would you recommend me? I'm always looking for books to read. So yeah, leave it below down in the comments. Thank you guys as always for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the later video. Bye!